You're seeing parallel protests over there, one by BJP, one by the Trinamool Congress, and there the battle for Bengal is heating up. And how? Let me quickly bring in our reporters now to bring you more perspective on the story and what's happening really on the ground. Indrajit Kundu is with us. Indrajit, what 24 hours have you really witnessed, right from ED making that search to Mamata Banerjee coming out with the papers? Now she's the one driving the narrative, taking it to the streets and saying this is an all-out attack by the BJP. The one thing she's saying very categorically is actually responding to Amit Shah on the outsiders and the Bangladeshi comments. She's saying who's protecting the borders? It's the Home Ministry and they should respond, not her.
Well, yes, Mamata Banerjee, of course, firing on all cylinders right now at this rally. The rally has culminated next to her house here at the Hajra crossing. And this is where Mamata Banerjee is speaking. I will ask my camera person to show. She's on the dais, she's giving the speech, and it's a scathing attack against not just the central government, but the BJP in general, and also Home Minister Amit Shah, under whom you have the ED and the CBI. And Mamata Banerjee accusing the misuse of central agencies, and she's saying that all the central agencies have been captured by the BJP. She's saying that if the BJP continuously keeps on harping on the fact that that Bengal is full of illegal Rohingyas, then how is it? What is the role of the BSF? It is the BSF's failure. It is the BSF which mans the international borders, the customs, the passport. All these agencies are controlled by the central government. So it is impossible for the state government to know who is moving in and out of the country through various modes of transport. So why is it that the BJP is continuously targeting the West Bengal government and the Trinamool Congress over this issue? So Mamata Banerjee taking the attack head on, point by point at this point in time, as she tries to build that narrative in favor of her party. Back to you.
Right, Indrajit there talking about, and at that location where Mamata Banerjee is still speaking. Remember that march started about 2 hours ago. It has culminated into that speech that she's making. But as we understand that there is now a parallel protest by the BJP that has started as well. My colleague Anupam Mishra is also with us. Anupam, very interesting to see that this entire protest march and the current instigation would have started with the ED protest, or in fact the ED raid over there. But Mamata Banerjee is using this platform to attack Amit Shah point by point on the press conference that he had while he was in Bengal just last week.
Well, yes, Mamata Banerjee, if you see Mamata Banerjee yesterday, she has also attacked Amit Shah, and right now today she is also attacking Amit Shah. And it's a direct attack towards Amit Shah, because one thing Mamata Banerjee said that the coal scam which ED had referred that they have gone for research, the same coal scam Mamata Banerjee has also referred, and she said that the money from coal scam is going to Amit Shah, and Shubhendu Adhikari is facilitating that money to Amit Shah. This is a direct attack. In fact, Mamata Banerjee has got personal also. She has also indirectly told about Amit Shah's son. So it's a very personal and direct attack by Mamata Banerjee towards Amit Shah. But one thing is also important, that Mamata Banerjee has clarified that she is not going to go down. She has specifically said that whatever she has done yesterday was right. She has done that as a chairperson of Trinamool Congress, and whatever she has done, that was the right thing. That is what Mamata Banerjee has said. So she has defended her action yesterday. So one thing is clear, that Mamata Banerjee is not going to go down.
Right. Let me go back to Indrajit on that point there. Indrajit, if we look back at this BJP versus TMC, entire fiasco, how it's unfolded in the past, Mamata Banerjee has played her shot for the day. We are expecting a response from the BJP to come. I see a protest rally already that has started off by the BJP. But how are you seeing the story unfold?
Well, as I said, it's an all-out street fight that has engulfed Bengal politics, and on expected lines. It's not unexpected. You can only say that even though this was a protest march by Mamata Banerjee, it is in a sense the beginning of her campaign for these elections, because this has thrown open a great opportunity for Mamata Banerjee in a sense, because she thrives on such street politics. She thrives on the victim card. This is vintage Mamata Banerjee that we had witnessed in the past 3 hours. 10-kilometer padayatra. And this is just the start of many such padayatras that is expected from the Trinamool Congress, and Mamata Banerjee will be doing that. She knows that this is her zone, this is her staff, her turf in South Kolkata, Trinamool Congress bastion. She's walking past, hundreds of supporters, thousands of supporters in South Calcutta and rallying support. And everywhere that we saw, out of the 10 people that were standing there, 7 to 8 were women. So she knows that's her core vote bank. It is the woman who in a sense is seduced by the phenomena called Mamata Banerjee, and therefore she has been able to galvanize that support. And what happens is, when she plays this role of a street fighter, even though she is the chief minister, she almost thrives as as an opposition leader, as somebody who is fighting it out on the streets of Bengal. That recharges and energizes her support base, her party cadres, and it helps the Trinamool Congress. And therefore, Mamata Banerjee back to what she does best, and this is exactly what she is doing at the dais today.
What I'm hearing from you then, is that the next leg of this BJP versus TMC is going to be fought on the streets. It's not in the courts, as many would like to believe. That's a parallel war that's going on. There is a plea and a counter plea and a court and a second court. That's where it's going to unfold. But this will be fought out on the streets. And may I just add to say that Mamata Banerjee is looking extremely fit. I see her with a fitness band. I see her back to walking like an absolute warrior. So she's game. It's the election bugle has been blown. This is West Bengal in election mode.
Well, Sonal, I couldn't hear your question. There's a lot of noise. Mamata Banerjee's slogan here on the stage, and women and supporters are raising the slogan. But what I do understand, of course, is that there are legal ramifications to what she has done yesterday, and she did clarify that on the stage. She said that she knows what she has done, and what she did yesterday, she did not do it in the capacity of the Chief Minister of West Bengal. She did it as the party president, as the Supremo of the Trinamool Congress, and it is her bounden duty to safeguard the interests of her party and her supporters. And that's why she said that if I don't stand up for my party right now, how are we expected to fight in this election? How are we expected to take on the BJP? And that's why she pretty well understands the consequences of what she has done. There will be legal ramifications. The issue matter came up in the court today. It will be heard on 14th of January. I've spoken to numerous Trinamool Congress leaders at this rally, and I had asked them pointed questions about whether they fear that there will be legal ramifications, whether there could be an action against Mamata Banerjee. Please understand, if there is an action against Mamata Banerjee, even though it might have legal mandate, if she is touched, that's going to give huge mileage to the Trinamool Congress, because that's the politics of the Trinamool Congress. Mamata Banerjee plays the victim card. She literally provokes, and that's why if she's touched, she has said that she would be more ferocious. She says that, once I'm hurt, I become more ferocious, I get more energy, and yesterday was a new lease of life. That is exactly what she said just a short while back. So Mamata Banerjee thrives through such street politics, and one can't, browbeat her or somehow make her scared of a situation. This is her style of politics. This is her domain. And if somebody wants to come and play in her domain, that she's all ready for that fight. And that's the message coming out of Mamata Banerjee today.
Yeah, but Indrajit, no doubts for saying at this point that Mamata Banerjee is one of the strongest opposition leaders in the country. The last one I could remember was actually Arvind Kejriwal. You know how things went down with him. There was a case, he spent, months behind bars, along with his party, senior leadership, etc. And we know how that ended. So okay, one sec. We'll come back to you, Indrajit, in just a bit. We'll talk about that in a moment from now.